What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about how you can find joy in a world that appears to be on fire, often quite literally, sadly. It can sometimes feel irresponsible to not feel sad or stressed with everything that's going on that you hear in the news. But we really do, not only for ourselves, but for our friends and our family, need to find joy in this world because it does exist. And that's what our human psyche needs. I know it's really easy to be depressed and sad, but we have to try to look on the bright side. The news media and people in general have a tendency to focus on the negative. News especially has a saying called, "If it bleeds, it leads." Brings attention. It's what helps news stations make money, attention, even if it's about horrible things. But we have to do our best to not fall into this trap of negativity and sadness. In this video, I'm gonna go over some tips and also some happy facts and news. Number one, practice gratitude daily. Write it down, work it into your conversations. Number two, an exercise you can try is writing down all of your negative and critical, self-critical thoughts and put them onto a page and respond as if, you know, you're talking to your friend. Because a lot of times we're harsher on ourselves than our friends and family actually would be. A lot of the times, not always. 3, focus on what you can actually control and let go of what you can't. One great example I saw was we could worry about the entirety of climate change, but where we can take a little control is recycle more or figure out, I don't have all the green tips in this video, but you get my point. Number 4, clean up your social media accounts. Unfollow or mute people that, depending on what social media platform you're using, that even if you like them as people, but they're living like such a good life that you're just like, I want that. Like the envy comes up. People that are in a spot that I really want to be, sometimes I've muted them because it's just, I know it triggers an envious feeling, and it's something that, you know, I've got to work on, and I think a lot of us do. 5, be positive. And if the negative is true, in cases there is always a lesson to be learned. Figure out how to turn that negative into a positive or where you can fix it. 6, be kind, be empathetic, be compassionate. Don't leave hate comments. Hate comments do nothing. There is a difference between leaving a hate comment and criticizing someone constructively. 7, find a cause that you believe in and stand behind it. We do have this thing that happens to us when we don't stand up for what we believe in. We know we're not standing up for what's right, and it does eat away at the brain. I believe it. Number 8, connect with Mother Nature, even if it's just putting your feet in the grass, or heck, just going outside and breathing fresh air. For all of my screen junkies, myself included. But connect and reach out to people that you've wanted to connect with. I know it can be scary and intimidating. You'd be surprised. A lot of people do want others to reach out. I mean, think about yourself. Don't you want people to reach out to you? Number 9, live ethically. This is going back to that previous point of, you know, standing up for a cause you believe in, but also just equaling good karma. I believe heavily in karma. I feel like every single time that I've really done something bad, it's come around. I know there are a lot of bad people that got a lot of good things, but they've got to have some bad bug in them. 10, remember that every generation has its struggles and things that it has to overcome. It can seem like we have an extra amount with how the internet and media brings all of the crap to the top and brings it to our attention, but it's bringing it to our attention for us to deal with, and that's great because now we can see all the issues and deal with them. 11, remember that the news runs negative. I don't encourage TV news. I'm not saying there aren't good ones, there absolutely are. I have a great link for this, and it's All Sides. I'll put it in the description box below. I really recommend that site, and also PolitiFact, and there's a news version of that specifically that I wish a lot of older folks who are really into like Fox would look at too. Yeah, this is a strong hint, nudge nudge, because it's scary how inaccurate some of these TV news stations are, especially some of like the personality hosts. And then 12, don't give into the fear. So utilize fear as a tool, but don't let it control you. Live with love as the goal. And that's my Miss America talk. I don't know. Ultimately, your happiness is up to you, and it's going to require practice. We're gonna have days where it slips, and that's going to happen for the rest of our lives because humans aren't perfect creatures. Now I want to go over some happy facts that I think we all need. Happy news includes poverty has decreased, women's rights are improving for the most part, fewer children are dying before their 5th birthday, sanitation is getting better, billions of people are gaining access to fresh produce where they couldn't before. Food scarcities are lowering. Countries are abandoning child labor practices. There's a longer life expectancy, more democracies, and a general better global literacy. I can't necessarily say that for the United States, but in general, the internet has helped so much with our literacy rates. There is good in this world. It is hard to see with everything that's going on, but it is there. So stay strong, my folks. I love you, and thank you so much for joining me this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye. So don't give up.